Greetings and salutations. And yes, this is Super Mario 64 on the Switch. I bought the. This was ages ago. I bought the three Super Mario, Super Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy because I absolutely love Galaxy. I love the 3D Mario Brothers games. I've really enjoyed all of them, and I've decided that I've been wanting to play this on here because I played it on the actual N64.
Okie dokie.
So I figure, gonna get in here, play the
Mario, please come to the
remake of it.
I baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
She's baked in the cake. You ever think Mario just gets to the point where he's like, wait a minute, I keep getting all this stuff, but I'm not getting anything out of this. Because when he shows up to the castle, she's not there. Spoiler alert, I know. So she's not there, so he's not getting anything baked in the cake. Where's the cake? Well, you gotta get to the end of the game. Here you get to the end of the game. Yeah, I think they show like one image of the cake. And it's like, well, you're just literally at like the cake is a lie now. Alright. B to jump and Y to attack. A stick to read signs, L stick to move around Mario around, head for the castle. Alright. I do not care about my cameraman. I wish the audio was a little bit louder in my earphones. It's not. Small the bomb battlefield. Oops. A also jumps too, so that's a good thing. You can tell I played it a bit lately. This is much more responsive than the N64 controller. Off you get! Oh, but he can throw me off. If I throw him off, that's apparently a bad thing. Then you gotta start his walk cycle. Because if you don't start his walk cycle, he will sit there and spin in circles, and you can't get around behind him. Because his rate of turning is as fast as you are. When he starts his walk cycle, though. I think the way that they did that was so that nobody could like cheese it.
Here we go.
I really love the remasters of this game. I just love this game. I like. You know, you used to have people that be like, you know, why on earth did you get this? And, you know, an N64 instead of like a PlayStation. And it's like, look, I was a platform player at heart. I used to play the regular Mario Brothers. I played Super Mario Brothers. for the SNES. The only one that didn't really play. Whoa, a little bit off course because the Goomba. The only one I really didn't play was because Super Mario 2. I mean, we played it, yeah, but it wasn't even really the Super Mario 2. I don't think of it. Nope, not that. This will be a while. I'll be able to... I can actually pour myself a cup of coffee because he doesn't get up here for like another minute 10. I mean, 51 seconds isn't that bad. It also isn't that fast either. There's people that do this in like 30. Look at that, I actually finished my cup of coffee just as he got here.
Here we go!
Now, there was a file on here with 22 stars that I deleted because, well, I wanted to start over from square one on video.
Let's go!
Shoot to the island in the sky. Rip, 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 rip. I love how the bombs are like, what is that language? It doesn't make any sense. It's just, you know, it's bomb language, I guess. Trim myself up here to the top of the hill, where there's cannon number 3 waiting. It is a panzer!
Here we go!
Man, I remember when that first came out. And I'm not talking about this for a second. I'm talking about World of Tanks. When World of Tanks first came out, it was nuts. I mean, players didn't know what they were doing. You didn't have any of the notifications like hitting the side of the tank and hearing things, you know, like hearing that your shots didn't connect or that they were whatever, because back then you hear like punch straight through their armor, but they wouldn't take any damage, and you're sitting there looking at it like, wait a minute, they just said it punched through the armor, but you know, where's the damage? You know what I mean? Wall kick? Really? There we go. Ooh. Oh, that bomb just got absolutely drilled, and I feel bad for him. It's not his fault. He's just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I know, you shouldn't feel sorry for your enemies. They're bombs. Why are you feeling sorry for it? I don't know, I mean, how would you like it? You're just standing there, you're getting ready to do your job as a mom, like, going over and blowing up Mario. And then all of a sudden, a just giant metal ball comes ripping through and you're just gone. Two more coins. If I recall correctly, they're over... Oh, thank you so very much for that water droplet. One's up on the island. But one's up there. On that hillside. Can I point to that hillside and fire myself up there? Sure can. Never mind. I'll get it the other way. It's fine. Coming for the island. Floating island in the sky. That looks like it'll land. Oh, close. Alright, well, I'll go for the third cannon then. Or I'll just do that. And then, like a true individual that has watched Tanya the Evil, you just...
Here we go!
I remember this game used to be hard. Now, I don't know if it's because with age comes experience, or it's because I've been playing it recently.
Let's go!
I can't wing to the sky, nothing, because I don't have the wings. So, we'll do the other one. Ow. Nope, you're gonna get some help first. I need to get that Babam, or not the Babam, the Chain Chomp to leap at me. And then I need to get behind it. Perfect. Goodbye, Mr. Chomp.
Here we go!
Because I couldn't wing to the sky, so I had to go for behind Chain Chomp's gate, the 6th star. So now I gotta go to the place with my personal favorite music. I think this Dire Dire Docks is on the other side. But that's one of the things is get that door open and then I'll get Dire Dire Docks. I usually don't say that's not Dire Dire Docks. You know, I think that's up there in number 3. I usually refrain from saying something is my favorite. Okay? No, that's the tower. Dire Dire Docks. And people will say, well, why do you refrain from saying something your favorite? Because favorite, if you listen to the words, the root words of it, favor it, which means you put it above all else. Which kinda makes it sound cheesy. that you're putting it above all else.
Here we
Dire Dire Doc's music. That one right there. Absolutely head and shoulders above the rest for music. Then I will go up here. The best way I know how. Which is just me. That's just how I do things. If I can find a way to jump it quick or go really fast, I'll do it. $20.04. That's not even the secret star. That's the other secret star. If you do it, I think it's under 21. You get that star, and then if you went to the box in the end, you got the other star. I had it down to just 20 earlier today. But boy, do you have to be like laser spot on with your cornering and everything. $20.4 again. That's the star. Now I can open the big star. Coming for Bowser. Nope. Nope. Pressing it too fast. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen. The timing is off. Ever so slightly. Yep. It sucks when the timing's off because when the timing is off by just so very little, you can just absolutely, you just know. Really? I missed it. There we go. Got it.
Here we go!
Oh, that one's done. Bowser in the Dark World. Tower.
Tego!
Chip off Womp's block. You know the thing that gets me about this game is it was vastly different, obviously, from every other Mario played at the time, because it was 3D. But yet, really game, everybody just kind of adapted really well to it, right? And then as time went on, they adapted even better and better at it. Whoops, overshot. Trying to go too fast. There's no such thing as too fast. But yeah, there is. Look at Sonic the Hedgehog. They'd want to know why I'm going like all Sonic speeds, and it's like, you know what? I'm not going Sonic speeds. I'm going normal speed for a normal Mario game. He's dead. People be like, you're just clearing levels right now in like minute and a half, and you're telling me you're not going fast. I'm not. There are people out there that do this much quicker. Just boom, 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 boom. And it's like they put me to shame. Yeah.
Tego!
To the fortress. Really? Never mind. That's the first death.
Mamma mia!
It's so weird that that voice actor is now retired, too.
Tego!
Like, they had a guy come in and... People that know the guy would know. Like, one of the last things he did that was, like, Nintendo licensed was, oddly enough, the Super Mario movie. And he wasn't even the voice of Mario. He was the voice of someone right there that was talking to Mario in the movie. And he even did his whole, like, the Yahoo voice line that you hear in the game. That thing. He did that. And it's so interesting because you wouldn't think that Nintendo would be like, ah, yes, the guy that we've relied on for the voice of Mario for years, we're going to, you know, bring him back on. Like, they did, like, the fact that they didn't bring him back on as Mario. I don't even know if they offered him the job. But if they did offer him the job, it's like, wouldn't it have been nice to have just said, you know what, you've been the voice of Mario for all these years, how would you like to be the voice of Mario yet again? But this time for a movie. I'm sure he'd have been like, you know what, absolutely. But I don't think he would have been able to keep up that, like, whole whimsy that he gave Mario. Like, he gave Mario the whole... He gave it an iconic voice, but he put with it some whimsy. And...
Hegel.
I don't think he would have been able to have that in the movie. Oops, I hit the wrong key. Really, that's it? That's as far as it goes? Lame. Nope. Mario ate voltage on the first one. Mario, you're a plumber, not an electrician. Voltage ain't your bag, brother.
Hegel.
I'll do the stars all out of order, it's fine. I'm gonna grab that shell again and see if I can take it down with the sunken ship. Nope, they only let you go so far with it. Plunder the sunken ship. I would love to know how to do that. Well, I'm gonna drown. Or am I? Huh. How do I plunder the sunken ship? Oh, he's out now. First try. Saves me all that jumping.
Here we go!
And the ship is still rising up out of the water. I know what I could go do now that I have 12. Now. Three, 4, 5. And I choked it. I just... Where'd my phone go off? It didn't. Thought I did. See, that's the thing. I think this game really introduced the mechanics that you get, like the flight cap and everything, very well. Whereas other Marios just kind of were like, oh yeah, by the way, there's this thing that if you touch it, you get it. This was like, you have to earn stars for it to show up, and then when you earn stars for it to show up, you then get it, and so it's like, okay, cool. So what happens when you double back? Because if you take a look at, like, Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy, they're just like, oh yeah, by the way, here's this thing you have now that... Don't ask too much about it, it's an innate ability. We're not telling you about it, you know, it's just there. Well, that just sucks. Because now I can't get up there and get it. He's spiraling inward. He's augering in, Captain. I want that secret star. So now that I've got the cap switch, I can do the one that says Mario, you know, wings to the air or whatever. But now I can actually reach that one. Nope, turns out I can't. But I didn't struggle with this one earlier, and now I'm struggling with it, so... I gotta make that left-hand bank and get over there before the hat runs out. There we go.
Here we go!
I knew I had it. Alright. I'm almost to the 22 stars I had on this thing early. And then that would be kind of cool. I mean, I'm only 36 minutes in. I'm not saying that I can't. Where's that stupid rabbit? I know there's a rabbit running around here with a hidden star. Well, maybe not right now, but hot-footed into the volcano. Little lava land.
Go.
Oil the big bullet. Funny thing is the control on here is so much better than on the N64 itself. And here I'm not like, which do you prefer? Switch variety. Controls are so much better.
Here we go!
That one only took 3 minutes. Wow, not even 3 minutes, took 2 minutes. That was Boil the Bullies. This one's Boil the Big Bully. Which is directly across. I win. These are ridiculous. That one was like a minute and a half. I'm a little quick. I mean, I guess that would be what I would have to say. If they say that you have to play, like, Sonic the Hedgehog fast. I disagree. This is the game that should be played fast, not Sonic. Sonic, you kind of almost have to take your time on certain ones. On this, you have to go fast. Because if you're not going fast, you're just not going fast enough for Mario. See what I mean? Gotta go fast. Sonic the Hedgehog. Or, as I saw one in Walmart, one time I was walking around Walmart, it was like Spike the Fine Motor Hedgehog. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, this has got to be Sonic's cousin. Takes damage to save time. Not what I wanted. I mean, sure. I didn't want to burn my buns twice there, but sure, I'll take some damage to save time there. Why not? There we go.
Here we go!
I'm up to 17 stars. I think I could do a couple more.
Tego!
Hot-footed into the volcano. This is the one where you get the surfing shell. This is where you can get a lot of lumps. Because there's that one there. That one there. That one there. Down there. And that one there. Right in the volcano. No worries, there's enough points to get all your health back. But yeah, gotta play Mario fast, gotta play Sonic slow.
Here we go!
Only 4 more. There's that rabbit. Ha-ha!
Here we go!
Gonna go get my metal helmet.
Tego!
There we go. Get there. Go here. I love the fact that it's also like the underground theme. against the metal double doors. Oh, you stupid beast in the cave. Right over there. Lead me right to my metal helmet. Thank you. Right in the soup. Of course, you can't get caught out into the open water without the helmet, because without the helmet you get rushed away and you get flushed all the way out. So now that I've done this, I save, I have my metal helmet. Now I gotta grab all the red coins. Oh, there's one up there. Here's your 8 red coins. Star, done.
Here we go!
I think I can get one more. And now I have the metal helmet. Backflip in. Perfect.
Let's go!
Now I can actually go do the beast in the cavern. This one shouldn't take but only a few seconds. Especially if I mess it up. There we go. Really now. There we go.
Here we go!
Back up to 21 stars in about 15 minutes. Well, that is going to do it for me on Mario 64. I hope you were entertained. I mean, granted, I was literally blitzing through these levels as fast as I could. I do like it. I really love this game, and for anybody that hasn't played this game or doesn't know of this game or anything like that, definitely give it a shot. It's a great title. If you can get your hands on an N64, play it on there. Though I think the controls here are better on the Switch, I just think it's a wonderful game, and I think especially if you have like kids that are 10 and 11 years old, this is great for them. It's one of those games that, yeah, they're gonna get a little frustrated with it because it's Mario, and of course Marios are gonna get harder as you go on. But it's also one of those things that's gonna build like hand-eye coordination, and it's gonna make them sit there and want to try it again. And especially if they fail at something, they're gonna be like, man, I want to try that again. I know I can do it. And then they'll try to do better and better and better and better. So definitely give it a shot. Give it a look if you can. I know that trying to find some of these older things are hard. And that's why certain companies relaunch it, like they did with Nintendo. But anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed this video, as I know I did. It's Mario, so I'm always going to enjoy it. It's like Super Mario Galaxy. I always love that too. But I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.